Morning guys, welcome to another episode of My School Day Diaries written by my mum. So starting Monday the 7th of October, Adam went swimming today but still couldn't manage the length. Mrs Ofield wasn't feeling well today, so we had Mrs Lodge and Mrs Sawyer. They were both very nice. We made Mrs Ofield a card. I've been moved now onto a different table. There's all girls on my table now. Happy days. Tuesday the 8th of October. Came bouncing out of school and told me he'd been writing about a honeybee. Played after school with Elizabeth while we waited for Zara to come out of recorders. Wednesday the 9th. Was very pleased he was allowed to bring home his honeybee picture and writing. He also brought home a paper with guidelines on, but I don't think he was supposed to because he said in a rather sheepish tone, "I sneaked it out with my pictures, mum." Later on he told me that the jar with his caterpillar in got broken today, but Mrs Sawyer brought in another one for him. Thursday the 10th. Adam was very pleased because he hasn't got school tomorrow because he's going to the dentist. Blimey, no school because I've got to go to the dentist. Friday 11th of October. Had his first tooth out and the tooth fairy left him 50p. He was a very good boy and I was so pleased with him I promised to buy him a present. Monday the 14th of October. Went swimming. He was very good. I was amazed at him swimming on his back. He really was doing well. But unfortunately, there's only one more lesson and that's it until next spring. Adam wrote a story about him going to the dentist last Friday. He said at the end, Mrs Ofield put, "How painful." Today he brought home his caterpillar. No real reason, he just didn't want to leave it at school anymore. Tuesday the 15th of October. Brought home some conkers that Sue had brought in for him. He was pleased as punch with them. Today I found a dead rabbit by the dirt heap and one of its legs were broken. And I could smell its guts, mum. He really knows how to make things sound pleasant. Broke his swimming bag today, said that Simon's mum dried him. Wednesday the 16th. Everybody at school is getting very tired. Lots of children are off sick, but half term is next week. Open evening tonight. We took Adam and Caroline with us. They played very noisily in the hall. Adam is doing very well in class, but still hasn't got much confidence. I hope I can help him to gain more confidence soon. His spelling is appalling, handwriting very good, and maths coming along. Some of the stories in his storybook are very amusing. He wrote about the council resurfacing the paths in Sorrel Close, and about Daddy putting up a new fence, and Daddy laying a patio with Mummy's brother. Confused here, it was in fact Daddy's brothers. Told how he shot Daddy with Megatron, and about going to the dentist to have his first tooth out. There were lots of lovely pictures around the classroom, but best of all I liked his spider he had drawn. Seems to be relaxing a bit more with Mrs Ofield than Mrs Haynes. Mrs Ofield was cool. I think I remember we used to keep all sorts of bugs and creatures on our desks in jam jars and stuff. She was very much like that, I think. She liked all the nature and everything. Right, so now it's half term. So Monday the 28th of October. Adam's looking forward to going back to school as they have decided to carry on with the swimming until Christmas now that they've fitted some heaters. Because we were swimming up to October in a freezing cold pool. Lovely. When Adam came out of school, he didn't or wouldn't say very much about what went on, but he was quiet. He was quite taken in with the chrysalis that Vicky had given him to bring home, and the first thing I had to do was to find a box for it. Tuesday the 29th. Brought home pictures and things they have been doing with Mrs Ofield recently, because I think she's going to hospital and won't be back before Christmas, but the children don't know that yet. Adam brought home a lovely cricket that he'd made from paper mache, also some pictures of his caterpillar. When he came out of school, both his shoes were undone. When I asked why, he said we had to get on some scales and we had to take off our shoes. We also had our blood pressure taken and we had a patch put over our eyes and a whistle was blown somewhere and we had to tell the lady if we could hear it. Wednesday the 30th of October. When he came home, he was very hungry. He said that tomorrow Mrs Ofield is going to hospital, so Mrs Churchill was coming to teach him. I think he's a little concerned about his medical tomorrow. He said, "Mum, will I have to take all my clothes off in Mrs Jackson's office?" Thursday the 31st. Had Mrs. Churchill today and we made witches on broomsticks. She brought in a cauldron and there were lots of biscuits in the bottom. We talked about witches all day. Adam had his medical today. I think he thought it was great fun, having to throw paper across the room, then what? I don't know what that word says. And then drawing a picture of a man. The nurse said it might not be a bad idea to take him to the opticians in 6 months' time, as he didn't manage to read the last line of letters. Friday the 1st of November. Didn't say much about school, but he enjoyed having Mrs. Churchill again. Monday the 4th. Mum, the swimming pool was freezing today and I don't want to go tomorrow if it's cold. I couldn't get warm again all morning. Tuesday the 5th of November. Today I went up to fill the water in the pool. It was lovely and warm, so some of them went in. And then I had the rest of the week off school with a throat infection. Lovely jubbly, hey? Monday 11th of November. It's very cold. I wasn't sure whether or not to send Adam swimming. I went to fill the water. It wasn't too bad, so he went in. He wrote a story today at school, but it was only half true. He said he went to Asda on Saturday and bought a dino bot. Told later Mrs. Haynes had bright pink nail varnish on today. We watched Words and Pictures. Tuesday the 12th. Didn't go swimming today, it was much too cold. Adam came out of school and told me straight away that what he had for lunch. Burger, runner beans, carrots, mashed potatoes and roll with icing on. He said I would like to have dinners every day. And he went home with Stephen. Wednesday the 13th. Adam wanted to have school dinners again this morning, so I sent in enough money for him to have them all week. Today he enjoyed another lunch. He had chips, hot dog and beans, and for dessert he had apple crumble and custard. When I asked him if he ate it all, he said, "Of course I did." We practiced a play today. It's called How the Star Was Chosen, and I am one of the singers. I was going to be one of the stars, but then Mrs. Haynes said there were too many, so I'm now one of the singers. At break today we saw a pheasant near the heap. At break the bell was late going, so Mrs. Churchill asked me to take her cup to the staff room and to ask someone to ring the bell. All the teachers were in the staff room and I asked Mrs. Plum. Thursday the 14th. Adam had school dinners today. He had peas, thing with potato in it and fish cake. For dessert he had a little thingy-bob. He'd forgotten what it was. I think it was meringue with water. Friday the 15th. Didn't say much about school today, but I think he was glad it was Friday. Adam was very cross that Dad didn't want his picture. Monday the 18th. Asked Dad for some money to pay for his dinners for the week, but as usual Dad only gave £1, so I had to pay the rest for him. He was very pleased and said, "Thanks, Mum." He didn't go swimming today. He said it was too cold. Tuesday the 19th of November. Adam didn't want to swim again today. It was very cold. We brought Alex and Sarah home and they all had a nice time together. I bet we did. Said that Mrs. Haynes had asked for clothes for the play by next week. Wednesday the 20th. Adam brought Stephen home to play. They didn't play wonderfully well. Adam had passion runner beans, can't remember what else, and something with strawberry on with custard. He said it was lovely, Mum. Thursday the 21st of November. Had a day off school because electricity was off. We went to town to see Santa. It was a great time for both Adam and Caroline. Adam asked him for Megatron and Caroline asked for a scooter. Friday the 22nd is blank. So we'll end that one there today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. And once again, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.